LineCat, revolutionizing the utility industry. The patented LineCat design is compact and versatile. It has proven itself to get the job done faster and with fewer pieces of equipment. This rig outmaneuvers and outperforms every other line replacement vehicle on the market. It has proven itself in 3 time zones. It is safer, faster, and better.
We've been using LineCat for approximately 4 years. It's a great piece of machinery. It does everything from bucket truck to digging the holes to setting poles, clearing brush, building pads. I don't know anything else that can take its place.
I have had the opportunity to work with the equipment known as LineCat on several jobs. These jobs consisted of routine maintenance, fire, and extreme weather damage. LineCat's capabilities to operate in extreme conditions such as steep grades, mud, and snow is impressive. The LineCat reduced downtime and was environmentally friendly. Greg Weimer, Inspector, T-Line Construction. LineCat has a rock-solid foundation, a very specialized dozer. This animal is made for rough country. It'll be your only crane that can build its own road to the job site and level its own pad when it gets there.
I find it to be a pretty impressive machine. It surprises you. The job we currently have it on is one of the steepest jobs I've been on. We've had it in some pretty rough spots as far as setting poles, and it did a very good job.
There's probably nothing else that can go in steeper terrain and deep snow, and certain places, if they couldn't get their machinery in there to do it, they'd have to use the helicopters to set their poles and hand dig their holes. Well, LineCat can go in just pretty much any terrain, takes the place of bringing in helicopters and handwork.
With the LineCat, we are able to walk the machine in, dig the holes, set the poles, and walk right back out. We were going to have to fly those poles in with a helicopter, and we're using this instead of a helicopter. We're a good bit ahead of our schedule.
Most crews are already familiar with track-laying vehicles, so stepping up to LineCat is a smooth process. And since it is a modern, professionally built piece of equipment, replacement parts and technical support are readily available.
We were in Reedsport, Oregon, and it had been raining for months, and the mud was terrible. You couldn't even walk up the hills to get to the job location. And we spent about 3 days up there setting 4, I think they were 90-foot steel towers. There was nothing else that could get up there to do it. Augering the holes, setting the towers, wrecking out the old wood structures, built a pad with it to set on.
We just took it into a swampy area where you couldn't even walk without your feet sinking in. The LineCat just walked right in, did the job, and walked right out without sinking.
The crane on LineCat packs into a tight space for easy movement. But when it decides to stretch out, it can reach a long ways.
When it was racked up on the truck, it didn't look too impressive, but when they set it up and stretch the boom out, and you see how that boom unfolds off the back of a cat, then you start to be amazed.
The crane is a user-friendly piece of equipment, able to be used 360 degrees around LineCat. It can work close in, but it can also dig, lift, and set structures quite a ways from the machine.
Using the remote controls, it's a big safety factor because you can stand right where you're working and keep your eyes on everybody and what you're doing. It's kind of similar to a video game.
You just don't expect any piece of equipment this versatile to have 80 feet of reach. When you kick the boom straight up, it has pretty good capacity, and it's still good for 6,000 pounds with 80 feet of boom out there. It'll dig 22 feet away from the back of the machine, which is great.
You can see the detailed specifications of the crane at linecatinc.com. Once LineCat has done the work of a crane, it quickly takes over the work of a bucket truck. With the boom's long reach and 360-degree rotation, it can get the crew up to the structure from any angle. The LineCat is also ready to start digging at a moment's notice. The powerful drive can auger 15-foot deep holes from 8 to 36 inches or even larger. It can do it over 20 feet from the machine. Being able to closely watch the work allows the operator to perform many operations quicker and easier. More and more jobs are requiring a low impact on the environment. Even in rugged country, LineCat can often get to the site without dropping a blade. It can move in very steep terrain and work on uneven ground.
It doesn't tear up the ground. If you walk straight in and straight out, all you have is your track marks.
Our customers have been able to take LineCat to sites where all rubber-tired vehicles have been forbidden. Productivity means being able to meet the requirements of the job while still using your most cost-effective piece of equipment, LineCat. After LineCat Incorporated developed their original concept, they didn't stop there. A great deal of real-world experience has led to additions and refinements that make this piece of equipment the Swiss Army knife of the utility industry. It's an entire fleet of equipment and tools folded into a 19-foot 6-inch package.
First off, we got our electrical outlet here for hand tools, drills, etc. Back here we got our 20,000 pound winch. We use that for dragging utility equipment through mud and poles and stuff up steep terrain. Rear video here for backing up. When you're in the machine, you can see what's going on behind you. Reel here for your hydraulic tamp. We got onboard water used for drilling holes and maybe some fire protection. Up front we got our pole carrier. In the back, your poles lay across there. You can carry them into your site. We got our hydraulic tamp stowed on the blade. Goes with you everywhere you go. Auger mounts to the front. These is where our bullet teeth go in for rocky terrain.
The ability and versatility of the Line Cat allows me to estimate transmission line pole replacement jobs during winter conditions when helicopters are grounded by weather. Eric Barron, Transmission Line Supervisor, PG&E.
It's pretty much proved itself to us and several other companies, so it's done things that couldn't be done.
The Line Cat reduced downtime and was environmentally friendly. Because of Line Cat's capabilities, I am certain to be working with this equipment again. It is my pleasure to recommend Line Cat for use in the utility industry. Greg Weimer, Inspector, T-Line Construction. Go to linecatinc.com or write to Line Cat at P.O. Box 1035, Red Bluff, California, 96080. When the going gets tough, you'll be grateful you decided to outfit your crew with Line Cat, the best machine for the job.